All right, good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back for Thursday, the 7th of June. How's everybody doing? Just give me a little hello, hello. All right, good to see everybody. Good morning, everybody. All right, here we go. Good to see everybody. Good to see you. Looks like everyone's there. John, Judy, Grant, Tom, John, Jordan, George, Edward, Steve. Look at those beautiful names. Kathleen, Joseph, Frank. All right, guys, so let's get right into it. Just to let you guys know that Josh is going to spend some of his great money. He went on vacation, so he'll be gone for a few days. This is what we train for. This is what we do. So just give you a heads up on that. Probably told you that yesterday. We'll make the best of it and have some fun and make some money. And let me tell you, so far we're killing it right now with that one stock right now, the AXON. I want to talk a little bit about that stock really quick, and we're going to get right into it. Let me just bring up that stock really quick right here. Let me just fix my time frame so we kind of see a little bit more what happened in the last couple of days, 2 days. Got a 5-minute chart. Yeah, beautiful chart right there. All right, there we go. Yeah, Grant, it's always good to hear. Listen, that's basically why we do this. We go to work, we make our money, and we get to enjoy it, you know? But, and you should. You understand? It doesn't do anything when it's sitting in the bank. Anyway, a couple of things that are going on. First of all, it is Thursday, and we're looking excited on what happened yesterday. What do I always tell everybody? Early bird gets the money, all right? And, you know, when you look at the AXON, I mean, a lot of you guys did unbelievable yesterday, and I'm going to make a couple of shout outs really quick, but this stock hands down was so easy yesterday. I mean, beyond easy in pre-market, and the AXON, you could see it. Actually, you can go back. I posted a YouTube video on yesterday. We've been trading, and we did great on it. And you could see right here in pre-market how that stock literally at 8 o'clock this morning, if you came in late and you showed up at 8:30, I talked about it, you know, you would have bought the stock at, you know, could have gone at 270. Okay, great. So the stock went all the way to about 325. You pay a little bit more. And then right at the gate, boom, the thing ran all the way up to a high around 450. I mean, a double right there. And that's what we really train for. And then I said exactly, if you were listening in the middle of the day, I said, you know what? Stock is actually pretty strong, and something that we learn in class, and I talk about it in phase 3 all the time, what we look for. And sure enough, what did the stock do? The last 15 minutes, stock runs from $4 all the way up to almost 475, and then after hours went up, and you could see stock hit all the way $6 going into this morning hours. Great move. A lot of people made a lot of money on it, and once again, that's what we really train for. Anyway, that one's going to make the watch list, and like I say all the time, early bird gets the money. Now, I'll give a couple of tips of the day when we get to the end of it, but I want to do a couple of shout outs because I want to kind of point out, and everybody should give him a round of applause because he killed it yesterday. David G. Okay, David made 16,000 smackaroos yesterday. Guys, let's give him a huge round of applause. It's almost like it's fake. Made 16,000 in one day on a trade. Good for David. David, I knew you were going to do it. Listen, I tell you guys all the time, just be patient with me. Don't get greedy, okay? And don't try to pay your bills, you know, thinking that you're going to get introduced right away. It's going to come in time. The difference between trading one share and 10,000 shares is numbers, okay? If you can't trade one share of any one of these stocks, you will never be able to trade 1,000. Listen, if you're afraid to lose $1, you're in the wrong business, all right? This is a business. You got to treat it like a business. You can't sit there and watch all day. You know, I had somebody the other day tell me, Fausto, I want to learn from you, but you know, I want a paper trade for a year. Like a year? Are you kidding me? A year? What are you gonna do in a year? Don't you got bills to pay? Don't you got? I mean, listen, it doesn't take a year to learn it. It sure doesn't take 5 days, but you know, like I said, it takes a month just for the light bulb to kick in. And you know, within time, you'll learn how to make $100 a day, $200 a day, $500 a day, and which the ultimate goal is make 1,000 a day. And sure enough, for you know, David, he made 16,000. By the way, David, do me a favor, don't get cocky. All right, because what you did right there, it's all about It's all about you don't want to be lucky in trading, and I tell everybody this. You make your own luck. You were at the right place, the right time. That's it. You're there every day. Your goal. Follow what we taught you in class. Just focus on your day's pay, and trust me, there are time to time you'll just say, you know what, this is it. You know what I mean? You're sitting at the table. You got two aces. The dealer's showing 16. What do you do? All right. Do you just, as much as everybody thinks that this is a gamble, that's a gamble. Listen, you get married, that's a gamble, okay? Because if it doesn't work out, you think this is expensive, losing on a trade. Imagine getting divorced. That's it's the same thing. Everything is a gamble, but you got to, and that's one thing you learn. And we try to train you. We try to teach you how to be more savvy, more aggressive, how to be more focused, and not to quit. And that's what it's about. All right. You got to know when to fold them, right, Charles? Exactly. All right. And you got to know when you got to go all in when you see what's happening. All right. So anyway, great winner. A lot of people did great on that trade. And everyone just across the board, points everywhere. All right. So there were a couple other ones out there, but let's get right into it. There are a couple of stocks that are moving this morning. Obviously, this one we're going to put on our watch list. Hey, do you guys remember Elfin? Remember Elfin? Let me bring that up there. LFIN. People always ask me, how does this work? Remember Elfin literally went from $10 all the way up to 120? We killed it. So, listen, you don't know. You're just in the right place at the right time. Now, obviously, it's halted. I don't know what happened to it, but this is why you gotta learn how to get in, get out of it, take the money and run. That's what day trading's all about. TNX. I can go down and down the list. We had some great runs here. This one in one day went from 4 to all the way to 11, so on. Anyway, that's the past. Let's focus on the future, okay? Let's focus on what we're going to do in this morning. Obviously, AXON's going to make it. I know some of you already started trading a little bit of fiat. Fiat's doing great. Fiat got crushed, and it's making a little bit of a comeback. So fiat, I know some of you already trade in pre-market. Some of you guys did pretty good. Ken, I tried to do the short, on the MDXG, but my broker didn't have it in inventory. I told you that. That was another one that also is going to make the watch list. The MDXG. Ken already's up 28 cents on that. Way to go. It's always nice to start the morning in the green. So that one's doing pretty well. That one made the watch list. AMD, guys, not only it's been a good day trade, it's been a great swing trade. AMD breaking, I was going back. You have to go back like 2007, 8 to see where the stock has been at these highs. So AMD is just doing phenomenal. Very quiet, kept secret. I know this is Josh's favorite stock. And, but remember, this is not really a fun day trading stock. It's actually being a very good swing trading stock. So AMD is also making the list. CONN's another one that came up on my watch list. A little bit more on the expensive side. It's up 27%, 97,000 shares. But stock is gapped up really, really nicely. You could see, got some great iceberg orders out here. Stock is basically hovering. It probably can get close to about 33, which looks like it's going to test it. It'll probably hold off right here, but if it does break it, we'll watch it and go from there. And what else did I have? I saw this one early, but it looks like it's a buyout. The AVHI stock's just basically flat right there. It's up 27%. Don't know what's up with that one. There was Five Below. My God, Five Below. Who would ever think a $5 store could be 98? Look at this thing. This thing just took off. Unbelievable. Good for Five Below. 70 to 100. That was a great day. And that was just about, 4 days ago? The beginning of June, the thing took off. Look at that. Unbelievable. Great Five Below. We're not trading it, guys. We're not trading $95 stock. But you know what? When I see things that are up that big, and if they hold up pretty strong like that, if you're a level 5 trader, it's right up your alley. All right. So yeah, retailers are just killing it. We saw it with Macy's. We saw it with Gap. We saw it with all of them. Look at that. You can see the long-term chart. Gap did great. They're all doing shockingly very, very well. By the way, what do you guys think? What do you think? Why are these brick and mortars doing great? First of all, it was the biggest catastrophe people were talking about, that Amazon destroyed them all. Now all of a sudden they're making huge comebacks. Every single one of them is killing it, right? So What could it be? Well, maybe because people are starting to make money now, and maybe they want to go out and maybe they want to shop. There's always this narrative. People say, well, Amazon this and that. People shopping online. You know what? Eventually, people want to get out of the house. So maybe people were not making money. They were not making money, and now they're starting to realize. I mean, I'll be honest with you about Amazon. I don't, I want to go on a tear because I want to focus on what we're doing. But I've been to the store and I'm in Amazon, and you ever notice Amazon's more expensive? I mean, sometimes even more. I just bought like a bunch of stuff. I went to the store. I'm like, why is Amazon charging the same thing for like 20-30% more? So maybe people are starting to get smart. Maybe they say, you know what, let me get out of the house. Let me go do shopping, whatever. And also, I think everyone got a little nervous when Amazon said that too many people were buying stuff and they were returning it. Do you hear, Pierre? Do you hear that Amazon is actually banning people because they return too many stuff? It makes sense, Customers are joining CTU. That's right. Maybe that's what it's all about, right, Ken? Brick and mortars have turned the connected retail to compete against them. Yeah, well, Jonathan, I totally agree with that. That makes perfect sense. Anyway, let's get right into it. And listen, what was it? It was Burlington Co-Factories took off, right? Ridiculous, right? We were talking about that. That one took off. All of them. They're doing great. So I just said the other day, I wish there was an ETF on that. They made something. Anyway, guys, a lot of baby boomers are not interested in online. Is that what it is, Lita? Makes sense. Makes sense. All right. Guys, listen, we have a lot of stocks that are going to probably open up. Remember, we have a new list of stocks that always come up when the market opens up. I know a lot of you guys did great in the morning. I'm seeing a lot of you showing up a lot early, which is great. So this is what it's all about. And then we have a lot of new members that are here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. See what it's all about. Hopefully you're not realizing it's too fast. It's really not. Maybe I talk a little fast being from New York, especially getting closer to the open because I really just want to get right into the market. But anyway, this is basically, it's not that complicated, guys. You follow the diet, you do well, and this is what it's all about. Just remember, the tip of the day, all right? Buy one stinking share of a stock. If you see something, you got to get into it. You can't sit there and watch all day because paper trading does not make you money. And until the IRS audits you on all those winnings, then maybe you'll consider going out there and trading real money instead of paper money. All right. So anyway, and then also, guys, today we got a big event today, 12 o'clock. We do open house. We're gonna invite a whole bunch of new traders out there. Guys, come out there. Let's try to recruit more traders to join the room. Remember, we want to listen. The more people speak the language, the easier it makes all our lives. More eyes and ears out there, because what kind of trading gets 25 million people out there, and 99% of them are all self-taught. So let's try to get that 1% that really want to learn how to do it and be part of the team. Guys, good luck. Happy trading, and I will see you at 12 and then at 2:30 for the afternoon meeting.